Hello, my name is AVIVA Abrams, and I'm the owner of AVIVA Pilates Studio in Miami Design District. Thank you so much for joining me. This is now day 5 of our in-home fitness program due to the coronavirus. This video is in response to requests from my friends at the Motivational Edge. For those of you that don't know, the Motivational Edge is an amazing nonprofit based in Miami, servicing at-risk youth and families throughout Florida. In fact, they are still operating right now, providing services to youth who are especially vulnerable in this crisis. They wanted me to create something to help families reduce stress and tension while quarantining at home. We decided to do a breathing and back care class that will bring a natural relief and balance to mind, body, and spirit. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to begin now with the breath exercise. This breath exercise is called a deep belly diaphragmatic breath. So it's not our typical Pilates breath, it's a different style. So if you haven't done it before, just get comfortable with learning something new. If you've done it before, you'll fit right in. We're gonna start by breathing in through the nose. Then we're gonna continue blowing out through the nose. Now what I'd like you to do is place one hand at the belly, the second hand on the chest. And as you take a nice deep inhale through your nose, I want you to expand the belly. Bring the breath all the way up to the top of the chest. And then you're going to release from the top of the chest, center of the chest, and then the belly, pulling the navel in to complete the breath. Inhale, expanding from the bottom, bringing it all the way up to the top of the chest, and then exhaling from the top of the chest, center of the chest, then the low belly. So this breath is a relaxing breath to relax mind and body. So our goal is to allow this breath to clear the mind and open the body. So if you'd like to continue doing it with me with your eyes closed, feel free. We're going to inhale through your nose, then exhale through the nose. Excellent. Now as you continue, you want to think of lengthening this breath 3 times. So it's going to be inhale, 2, 3, then exhale, 1, 2, 3. So inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Excellent. 3 more breaths like this to set this breath in motion. Two more. 1 more. Excellent. Now we're going to continue that breath with some movement. Inhale, circling our arms up over the crown of the head. Palms can come together. Then as you exhale, you can turn the palms out. So the palms press down as you bring them down. Turning palms up. Inhale up. You can look up to the hands and exhale down. Excellent. Take the energy up as you lift, lengthening through your spine. And then exhale, keep that length as you slowly melt the arms down. Again, inhale and exhale. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Excellent. And now from here, you're going to plant the hands next to the body. Thank you, Jonas, for joining me. And we're going to do a nice spine twist. So you're going to take the right hand onto the left knee. We're going to twist the body. You're going to allow your chest to turn away from the body as you lift the chin and turn the chin off the shoulder. We're going to take those 10 nice deep belly breaths. We call this a spine twist. Each time you inhale, you're lengthening and extending the spine. And as you exhale, melting into the space that you've just created. Excellent. And then find your way back to center, and we're going to repeat to the left, to the right side. Take your left hand over, right hand behind. Take a nice deep inhale. Turn the chin off the shoulder, and then we're going to take our 10 deep belly breaths. Excellent. And then you're going to inhale, come back to center. Now we're going to bring our feet together, letting the knees open in what we call a butterfly stretch. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to slowly melt the chest forward, allowing the crown of the head to hang down towards the toes, pulling the navel in as you breathe deep, inhaling and exhaling, melting the chest over the legs. Feel a release in the lower back, middle back, and upper back. Allow the knees to slowly melt towards the floor. Breathing deeply. Good. So what we just did was a forward fold, adding a hip opening stretch. Excellent. And now we're going to do a nice side bend. So let's bring that right foot in towards the body. We're going to extend the left leg out a little bit. Now as you extend the left leg, ideally you want to get it nice and straight, but if you're tight in the hamstrings, it's perfectly okay to allow the knee to bend or a soft bend, so you do what feels comfortable for you today. We're going to inhale, take that right arm. We're going to exhale, reach over. Now when you reach over, press back through your chest, keeping the neck long, lifting the chin, and then deepen your breath here. You can close the eyes if you find your breath a little bit more balanced there. Each move or pose, we're going to try to hold for 10 full breaths. Excellent. Then on your inhale, you're going to lift the chest. And on your exhale, we're going to turn the chest towards the leg, letting the chest melt, breathing our 10 breaths here. Excellent. And then on your inhale, we're going to lift the chest and we're going to change sides. So we're going to draw the left leg in, right leg is going to reach long. Good, sitting nice and tall. Inhale, take the left arm up. Exhale as you reach in a nice side bend, taking our deep, full diaphragmatic breaths. Try to have energy in the body as you breathe, creating length and strength simultaneously as letting go of any holding. Good. Then on your inhale, we're going to lift the chest and then rotate the chest over the leg. As you exhale, melt the chest in another forward fold. Breathing deep. Excellent. Then on your inhale, we're going to lift the chest. Now let's try to extend both legs straight. As you reach the leg straight, just try to find where you're comfortable in this position. Take a nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, we're just going to walk the hands forward, allowing the chest to melt as far as it's comfortable. Breathe deep. Let the head hang. As the head hangs, it's going to allow you to fold forward a little more. Breathing deeply into the body. Excellent. Then slowly on your inhale, you're going to walk your hands back to center. And then we're going to make our way to hands and knees. And as you come to hands and knees, we're going to plant the hands, spread the fingers wide, step the knees about hip width, and we're going to get ready to go into what we call a cat and cow position. So on your exhale, we're going to tuck the head, tuck the tail, rounding through the spine. Try to get as round as you possibly can. Then on your inhale, you're going to lift the chin, shoulders pulling back, coming into a nice extension through the spine. Again, exhale as we round the body. And inhale as you lift, opening the chest. Again, exhale as you round the body. And inhale, lift, opening up the chest. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Again, exhale. Inhaling. 3 more. Two more. One more. Excellent. From here, we're going to go into hip opening stretch. It's important to allow those hips to release because we hold a lot of emotions in the hips. So we're going to start with this left foot. You're going to step the left foot at 90 degrees. You're going to take the left arm on the inside. And then once you have the left hand on the inside, you're going to allow the chest to melt. And as you let the chest melt, let the head hang. Now if you'd like, you can lower onto the right elbow and forearm if that works for you today. Don't force it. Breathe deep. You want to try to keep this back knee at 90 degrees. You want to keep that left heel right under that left knee, so we're in a nice aligned position. Jonah seems to like the yoga mat. Excellent. Then on your inhale, you're going to lift the chest, allow the knee to come back. Then we're going to place the right foot. Once you place the right foot, we're going to walk the right hand in. And then notice I'm a little more flexible on this side, so I can lower onto the elbow and forearm. So you don't want to force the body, you just want to find what works for you today. And the more you breathe and practice, the easier these poses will become. Nice deep breaths. Excellent. Then slowly on your inhale, you're going to lift the chest. And then on your exhale, you're going to make your way back to seated. And once you come to seated, we're going to work on some core strengthening exercises. So we're going to start first with your hands on your shins. We're going to pull the chest up, shoulders pull back. We're just working on strengthening that spine. Shoulders pulling back as you squeeze them back and down. Navel pulls in. Excellent. Now try to keep your back as straight as you can. We're going to see if you can just lift the heels, finding your balance. You can keep your toes even touching the mat. And if you feel comfortable, lift the toes. We're going to stay here. This is a modified teaser position in Pilates or boat pose in yoga. Breathing deep. Now if you can find your balance, taking the feet a little higher, feel free to challenge yourself there. Remember, you can keep the toes down. We're going to take 5 more breaths. Excellent. And then you can just plant the feet and just round the spine, releasing the lower back. Excellent. And then inhale, come back up tall. Good. From here, we're going to add another spine twist. So we're going to reach the right leg nice and straight. We're going to hug the chest up using that left shin. And then you're going to hold that left shin with that right hand. Bring that left hand behind you. Push the chest up. Breathe deep. Navel into the spine. Shoulders wide. Breath is deep. You can use this back arm to press and open up through the chest. Excellent. Then find your way back to center. Once you come back to center, you're going to draw that right shin in, push up through your chest, hold that shin with that left hand, right hand behind you, pushing your chest up, using your breath. Excellent. And then you're going to find your way back to center. And then you're going to fold forward and see if you can reach, touch your toes, ankles, or shins, or even letting the hands melt on the mat as you go into a nice forward flexion position. Squeeze through those inner thighs. Feel the stretch in the back of those legs. Again, if you can't keep the legs straight, allow them to bend. This is about releasing and opening the body, using your breath to just come into the body and find some relaxation. Excellent. And then on your inhale, you're going to lift the chest all the way up. And now we're going to go into back extension, so exactly reverse of that pose. You're going to slowly lower onto your elbows and forearms. And once you lower onto your elbows and forearms, you're going to press into the hands and you're going to push the chest up. As you push the chest up, think about creating space. Now you can keep the head there. If it's comfortable, you can allow the head to come back. I prefer it right here. Breathing deep, creating the space, arching that spine. One more deep breath. Excellent. And then from here, we're going to find our way to lying all the way onto the mat. We're going to slowly let the knees bend, finding our way to going back into that bridge position. So you're going to plant the hands, shoulders pull back. So on your inhale, take a nice deep breath. And on your exhale, we're going to roll the hips all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Take the inhale, then slowly roll the hips back down. We're going to do 2 more like this just to warm up the spine. This is called our bridge pose. Inhale at the very top. Exhale, slowly lower. Then on our next one, we're going to stay up there. So tucking the hips, rolling all the way up. Now you're going to plant to the hands and keep those hips lifted. You want to press into all 4 corners of your feet, so pressing into your toes, your heels. Good. Now make sure the knees are reaching straight over the big toe. If the knees bow out or the hips are sinking, it's going to be a different result. So you want to use your glutes to press up. Keep those knees nice and stable. Use your arms to help you. Now if you'd like, you can interlace your palms underneath, roll those shoulders together, and press into the back of the arms to activate those arms to assist you in your posture. Breathe deep. Excellent. Then on your inhale, you're going to remove the arms, and exhale, slowly lower the hips down with control. From here, we're going to slide the feet together, going into that butterfly pose that we did earlier, but now it should feel slightly different as the gravity is going to help open up those hips. You're going to just breathe deep, allowing the belly to fill, bringing the breath all the way to the chest, and then slowly releasing back from the top, center, then the low belly. Excellent. Once you finish your 10th breath, we're going to bring the legs back together. Then you're going to place that right ankle on the left thigh. Once you place the right ankle on the left thigh, you can allow the knee to press away from you to create a little deeper stretch. Or if it's comfortable, you're going to hug that left thigh in, shoulders pull down, chin is down in our figure 4 pose, breathing deep here, allowing those hips to start to loosen up and stretch. Excellent. Then from here, you're going to plant that left foot, cross the right knee over. So ideally, you're sitting cross-legged. Then you're going to hug those knees in. This is going to be a deeper stretch for that right glute. So that you want to try to pull the knees in, shoulders pull back and down. Remember, you can do this stretch with the feet down as well. So choose what works best for you today. Breathing deep, 10 deep breaths. Excellent. Then from here, we're going to open the arms into a nice T position. Then we're going to slowly allow the knees to drop over to that left side. Once the knees drop over, you're going to turn the gaze off to the right shoulder. Allow those shoulders to melt, but don't force them down. Now, if this is too much of a twist for you, you can always stack the knees like so. So you want to choose what works best for you today. Breathing deep. Excellent. As you bring the knees all the way back, we're going to do the same routine on the second side. So you're going to plant that left ankle on the right thigh. Allow the chest to open. You can hug that right thigh into your chest, shoulders pull back. Now remember, hip openers, what we're doing right now, releases emotions. So if you start to feel a little overwhelmed, that's totally normal and natural. So just allow yourself to breathe. Excellent. Then you're going to plant the right foot, stack that left knee over, and then try to hug those knees in a little bit deeper. Excellent. Then we're going to move into that spine twist. And as you allow the knees to melt all the way over, turning the chin. And in the spine twist, you're bringing out old spinal fluid. And as you take nice deep breaths, you're bringing in fresh oxygen to replenish that spinal fluid. Excellent. And now we're going to conclude this practice with a laying meditation. We call this Shivasna. You're going to extend both legs along to the corners of your mat. You're going to slide the arms down by your sides, turn the palms up, bring the crown of the head to center, and roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. And just like we've been doing this deep belly breath. One more. And then we're going to release that belly breath, finding your natural breath to enter our final posture called Shivasana, corpse pose, allowing your mind and body to be free to now receive these wonderful gifts and benefits. So you want to think of letting your mind stay clear, your heart stay open, and allowing yourself to just melt into the ground so you can receive these wonderful benefits from the universe. Now my recommendation is to hold Shivasana, corpse pose, for 3 minutes so you can receive all the wonderful benefits. And when you're going to come out of Shivasana, you're going to begin by wiggling your fingertips, wiggling your toes, circling your ankles, circling your wrists, then placing the thumb on each fingertip so you can feel the individual sensations in the body. And then we're going to inhale, circle the arms above the crown of the head, reaching through the fingers and toes, taking a nice deep breath, feeling this long, healthy, and happy body. Then you're going to hug the knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug. Then you're going to gently roll over onto your side and then push yourself up to this comfortable seated position. Once you come to seated, we're going to end with our palms in prayer position as we take this opportunity to give guidance and blessing and love. The love light inside of me bows and honors the love light inside of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this routine. Please leave a comment. Remember to like, subscribe to the channel so you can receive any updates of all the videos we're going to post for you to be able to fit and have your wellness goals. Also check out my Instagram and the Motivational Edge Instagram so you can show this amazing organization your support. Stay safe and healthy and positive, and I hope you have a wonderful day.